I've achieved my goal of monetization, and it took less time than I expected, all because of one video that blew up. Get me in the YouTube lingo. So this is going to be the final installment in my series called Can I Monetize My Small YouTube Channel? Because I have the answer, yes. Yes, I can. Hi, I'm Ruth and I make videos about evidence-based health and well-being for over 50s women. In this video, I'm going to tell my story, share the stats and reflect on what I've learned in case it helps a new creator out there. I started this channel because the world of well-being is full of misinformation, but equally, lifestyle changes play a really important role in health. So I wanted to sit at that intersection on the Venn diagram of well-being and science and be a health coach who follows the evidence. Now, when I made the first one in this series of videos, which was back on the 23rd of February, I set myself 3 goals. So goal number 1, I would like one video, just one, that's all I'm asking, one video of your choosing, dear viewer, to make it to 1,000 views. Secondly, I thought it'd be really nice to make this series, so that's goal number 2. And goal number 3, as in the title of the video, is to get monetized. I wanted to monetize this channel for the challenge, and yet the money will be nice too. But mostly it's because I know that only a small percentage of channels do make it to the monetization stage. And that kind of made my inner competitive self sit up and go, hi, yes. Is that a challenge? Oh, I accept. So I got stuck in uploading a video every Thursday and then cue the new creator blues. So this was from my 3rd video in this series, which was shot on the 7th of April. If I'm honest, it's a little bit rocky in terms of views. So the mighty YouTube algorithm didn't seem to like me very much. It wasn't showing my carefully crafted thumbnails to many people, so I wasn't getting very many impressions. And consequently, I wasn't getting many views. And then YouTube Studio would go, well, you're not getting many views. I'd be like, yeah, I know I'm not getting any views. That's because you're not showing my video to anyone. So how are they supposed to see it? Telepathy. Now, joking aside, I know what the algorithm was up to. It was basically trying to find my audience. And at that point, my most viewed video had 300 views, but mostly I was sitting around sort of the 60 to 100 mark. And I then made a video on weighted vests. Now, at 24 hours, it had 496 views, and I was delighted. And I was even more delighted when at 72 hours, I'd got 1,000 views and I'd hit that first goal. But then the views just kept going and going. And at one point I was hitting 1,000 views per hour and I could barely believe what my eyes were showing me. And at the moment it's sitting around 58,000 views. So for the stats, I'm just going to be looking down at my notes. So in my 3rd video in this series, I had 10 videos, 75 subscribers, 2,000 views and 63.5 watch hours. I started this journey on the 13th of February and exactly 91 days later, on the 15th of May, I knew I had crossed the threshold for monetization in terms of my watch hours. So at the time of filming this, I've uploaded 19 videos. This will be number 20. And I have got 2,326 subscribers, 58,600 views and 5,345.8 watch hours. So before the vest video was uploaded, I had 95 subscribers. So I've obviously had exponential growth in my subscriber count. So if you are one of those lovely, lovely people who hit subscribe, thank you so much. It means absolutely the world to me that there are firstly people out there who get what I'm trying to achieve with this channel, and secondly want to come on the journey with me. So again, thank you. Hello, this is Editing Ruth, and since filming this video, I'm now at 3,800 subscribers and 100,000 views. Now, I got monetized off the back of one video. So the question is, what made that video different? And I think it's a couple of things. So firstly, hot topic. I think weighted vests are having a little bit of a moment on social media. And secondly, I took a slightly different angle. So I vlogged it in real time, mainly because I'd not done a vlog before. It seemed like fun. I mean, it's not perfect, but, had a go. And the other thing I did was take a deep dive into the science and found something that I'd not seen highlighted in other videos, and that was back pain, specifically in the trials where people had worn the vest for 2 hours a day or longer. A significant proportion of participants complained of back pain. Now, thirdly, I had a strong CTR, so it was 6.4% on day one. And lastly, I think it was something to do with my average view time being higher than average. Now, this was because I think it was a long video at over 18 minutes long. And if you look at my audience retention figures, they're actually not great. It was 29.1%. And if you compare that to the preceding video on healthy habits, that was sitting at 58.8%, which I was really pleased about. But this weighted vest video, not so good. So, did people click away? Yes. Did I go on a bit? Also yes. But obviously it was enough to push up those average figures, and I guess the algorithm liked that. But also I think good luck played a big part as well. So my advice and my 5 take-homes: firstly, go research your niche, look for trending topics. Secondly, offer something new. Thirdly, work on your intros. Certainly mine have got a lot tighter over those 20 videos, and now when I look back at the earlier ones, a little bit embarrassed. 4, work on your thumbnails. You can have an absolutely beautiful video, but if someone doesn't click on it, no one's going to watch it. And lastly, which, the famous Mr. Beast advice, try to improve something, just one thing each video, because, there's an awful lot to learn. You've got to learn how to present, to film, to edit, to design thumbnails. There's always something you can be working on and improving. So my biggest reflection is that it's been an incredibly exciting week. My channel has had a massive growth spurt, and whilst this video doesn't count as viral, it's definitely an outlier. It's also boosted the rest of my content as new viewers come in and start exploring my channel, and I have had the most lovely feedback comments from people, and that has honestly been the best bit. Almost all of the comments have been positive, and people seem to genuinely like what I'm trying to do, which is ideal because I like what I'm trying to do as well, so it's a win-win situation. And without wishing to sound like a Gwyneth Paltrow Oscar acceptance speech, and I realise that's quite an old cultural reference now, I want to say a few thank yous. So firstly to Dr. David Hindmarch of the channel Doc Support. He gave me the little nudge I needed to get my channel going, and he's given me some really kind and helpful feedback on my videos along the way. Secondly, Dr. Jo Watkins. She supports doctors who want to set up small businesses, and she's got a lovely supportive community of entrepreneurs with a healthcare background. And lastly, Rob from Rob the Maritimer. He gives great advice for people looking to start a YouTube channel when they're over the age of 40, and has got a free space where you can chat to each other called Creators Cove. I'll link all their channels below, and my final thoughts are: watch YouTube, research, go and see what other people are doing, upload consistently. I chose once a week, whatever works for you. And lastly, and most importantly, be yourself and speak to your people. And if you want to see the video that tipped me over the edge, I'll leave it here. It is 18 glorious minutes of me banging on about a weighted vest. Enjoy.